Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Nvidia report for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Let's jump into the charts. I could show the long-term view, but because of the significance of this hyperbolic rally and the wildness of this stock, I'm just going to jump to the daily chart. I'm looking at these formations here on the weekly chart: low 830s, upper 950s. On the weekly chart, that is. On the daily chart, we actually fine tune it. So it's 826.65, begins at 831.08. The weekly channel bottom is our support. We tested it a week ago, having tested channel support, channel resistance at 958.56, 59.07 on the weekly chart just shown, remains a 2 to 3 week target. Inside of that, we've got a couple of speed lines that actually have been, I'm going to jump to this chart here, that have performed well. We've got a descending 1/3 speed line that takes into account that all-time high from March against the more recent low about a week ago. The descending 1/3 is 850.70. That actually contained Monday's low. We came off of it modestly, holding above the descending 1/3 speed line. We'll keep the descending 2/3 speed line at 912.26 in reach over the next few days. I'm rounding up to the 919.08 5/8 Fibonacci, which is the 5/8 from the all-time high once again against that more recent low from about a week ago. So holding above 850.70, maintains a 919.08 3 to 5 day target. This is a 3 to 5 day swing trade. These levels also well suited for day traders. On the way up, I've got 889.01. Very simple 5/8 Fibonacci over the last 3 or 4 days only. That is the high from that would have been Thursday of last week. Is that right? Yes. Against the low that was put out on Monday. We've yet to test that 889.01 5/8 Fibonacci. The 3/8 actually held yesterday pretty well. Well, I don't know about how well you would consider it. 877.66. So we had an 881.18 high. So forth and so on. 889.01. A soft intraday pivot point can contain intraday buying pressures. 889.01 and below which 850.70 not out of the question in terms of an intraday possibility. If we push or open today above 889.01, I do think a 919.08 should be considered in reach, where we can place a daily high. And closing above 919.08 today, which I think is unlikely, but certainly possible later in the week. And if so, we're just another 1 to 3 days away from reaching what is considered a 2 to 3 week objective at 958.06, as outlined earlier. 958.06, able to contain buying on a weekly basis, which is to say through next week. And from there, we could fall back to channel support in the mid 820s again within 2 to 3 weeks. It would be a settlement above 958.56 in the coming week or two. That would then indicate the 1121.52 rising channel top, newly formed structure that is based on the January low against that recent low from a week ago, and using also the early March all-time high. 1121.52 would become a 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week objective if we were to close above the 958.56 channel top. Until then, we're in this sort of two-sided framework, this consolidated framework. The question begs, are we going to fall south from here? The answer for me is yes, if we close below 826.65, which I'm not expecting today. But I will say that we could test that level, 826.65 today, if we happen to violate to the downside the 850.70 descending 1/3 speed line, which is once again a level that may well contain daily selling pressures, and above which I am expecting over the next 3 to 5 days 919.08. We could trade inside that 850.70 to 919.08 area well into next week. But once again, if we break 850.70 today, we could test 826.65 today. That meaningful, I'm going to call it near-term support. Near-term for me is like 2 to 3 week time frame. Short-term is 3 to 5 day swing trade. And of course, day trade is a world unto itself. But anyway, 826.65, able to contain selling through next week, and above which anticipating the upper 950s. If we were to close below 826.65 today, I don't think that is likely. But if so, we then have a sell signal that should play out into May activity. This full channel extension at 664.82, then in reach over the following 2 to 3 weeks or so. And that is really the structure that you see here on the weekly chart at 665.15. Because after our buy signal that occurred almost a year ago above the 405.20 formation. I don't know if you were watching then or trading then or following wickedstocks.com then, but we did. This was a May of last year buy signal that set up, this full channel extension as our initial target. And we took that out within a couple of months, 2-3 months. And it does still offer decent support on the way down. You can see how it held. If we close below, so 665.15 is on the weekly chart. What we find on the daily chart is 664.82. If we close below 826.65, 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week swing traders play the short side into the mid 660s. Until then, 2 to 3 week swing traders are buying 826.65, anticipating 958.56, where 3 to 5 week, 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week swing traders can play the short side. At the very least, take profits on what may have been purchased in the 826.65 region. And once again, I will mention that if we close above 958.56, all time frames, really, 3 to 5 month near-term investors and beyond are probably long already, but closing above 958.56, they can go long. 3 to 5 week swing traders can go long in anticipation of 1121.52. This channel top may well contain monthly, possibly quarterly buying pressures if or when tested. I think I've said it all. Anything beyond that would be repetitious, so I'm going to leave it alone. That's all I've got for Wednesday's daily Nvidia report. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. If you're missing the Apple report, you can see Apple analysis at wickedstocks.com. We offer a 5-day free trial where we also provide daily triple Q and SPY analysis. That's all I've got for Wednesday's Nvidia. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursdays. You have a great day.